What's up, people? Hey, be warned. These updates that Forex Shark is talking about to make drip deflationary is extremely dangerous. This is setting up the stage for him to walk away from drip. Just walk away from it and restrict the funds that are actually due unto us as investors that deposited into the system with the faith and trust of the protocol. Let's get into it, people, because he's about to screw us all over big time. Check it out. What up, peeps? Man, oh man, am I tired of doing drip videos, but I made it a purpose for myself to follow after Forex Shark and Rey, to continue to expose them and prevent them from using you guys, using us as investors to line their own pockets at our expense. So this is why I am continuing to drop these videos on drip right now, because so much is going on and I want you guys to have a clear understanding. But before I really get into it anymore, let me share with you guys one of the biggest imbeciles I've come across in a while. They left a comment on my video yesterday. So I'm going to give him a shout out. This M Crystal Clear 2 guy. Clearly, he's not seeing crystal clear. He's seeing with rose-colored glasses. The good thing is he does follow Drip Coach, but he hates me. Hate me, bro. Please don't come visit my channel. Don't fill your mind with critical thinking or education. You know, just follow all of the quote-unquote positive things that you enjoy. But shout out to him. You guys want to come out here and read this little nasty comment he left? It's pretty interesting. So, you know, it's good for me to have haters, I guess. Rub that skin the wrong way. But, bro, you can go on about your business. Now, the second thing, I want to give a real shout out to my boy Philip here, because he kind of keeps me in the loop and on things that are going on. So he gives me a shout out in this video and hits me up to some information that Rey posted. So I want to preface what I'm about to get into with, I don't follow Rey's channel. I can't stand the Joker. He's a swindler. He constantly promotes things to you guys that are negative for you. You guys aren't seeing it because the way he presents it in his videos, he makes you think it's a good thing. And that's what I'm going to get into now, because these changes that Forex Shark is starting to make. Well, first, let me share something. From this video here, we were talking about how this new concept is going to work, right? And this drove me to one of Rey's videos here, where Rey himself is saying, hey, once this new thing drops, this is what you're looking at. This is what is going to pay it out. You know, it's going to be whatever is in your available plus what's in your deposit less what you've claimed. So if Forex Shark drops this new quote unquote deflationary concept, this is not going to be good for the majority of us as investors. And I'm going to show you a clear example of that from Forex Drip Coach's video. He was kind enough to post some information, so I'm going to use this as an example. But then I'm going to show you another example, and so you guys can see very clearly how Rey is still going to benefit from this. And I'm sure at the end, Forex Shark. So this is going to be their final hurrah to exit the commitment from drip. Okay? Because we all got into this thing looking at it as a 365% ROI. Everybody that invested in drip did it for that reason. Now he's slashing that and saying, you know what? Screw that. I'm just going to give you what you put in. And we're going to see just how that plays out. but we're also going to look at Rey's video here in this AMA and show you how he tries to present it to you as a Christmas gift. But when you actually dig into what's going on and how it's going to affect us as investors, you're going to see that this is a poison gift. Like Halloween, you going out and knock on somebody's door and they're going to give you a snake or a rock instead of some candy or something, right? All right, but let's get into this. I guess we'll start with some of the stuff that Forex Shark is talking about in this AMA. All right.
Without needing to rebuild the whole system and not honor people's current positions in faucet, right? So it's a model that allows us to honor people's current positions in the faucet.
Now he's not honoring your what the system promised. Keep this in mind now. He's not honoring what the 365% we're supposed to be getting. He's just going to say, okay, whatever you have left in there in deposits and available balance, minus what you've claimed, that's what we're going to give you. And we're going to see that that's not going to work out too good for most people, but it is going to work out good for Rey. Let's continue.
Allow them to ensure that they're able to secure their principal plus anything they've earned up until this point. Plus, it allows DDD to continue to function because deposits still work in the faucet, but there is effectively no incentive for people to deposit because all.
You know what, guys? I don't even want to play through all this stuff because it's going to make the video really too long. If you're interested in what Forex Shark has to say, you guys come out here. I hate to refer people to the Bartertown Conglomerate website or videos, but here it is. Drip Network, next bull run explained. This is not going to be a bull run. But anyway, that's what's being explained. Come out here. And I can't stand this guy's videos because he fills with cartoons and music and all this type of stuff. This thing is almost 2 hours long, and there was only maybe about 20 minutes of content that's really worth listening to from Forex Shark. Everything else is garbage. But let's get into the breakdown of what this is going to do. All right, so we have Drip Coach. He posted this video of his wallet, right? So at one point, we would think, this Drip Coach has been in this game for a long time, right? And he's been able to accumulate stuff over a period of time. So in this particular scenario, let's look at this and bring out the calculator. All right. Or how it's not a calcy. Man, it's crazy joking. Anyway, this is what he's looking at. He's looking at his available balance plus his deposits minus what's been claimed. So Drip Coach is looking at 1442 plus 22,594 minus 12,184. So once this thing kicks in, he's only going to be able to receive 11,852 drip. Okay. Now we all keep in mind the price of drip is low, and trust me, people, this thing is not going to go up too much more. Don't think drip is going to reach $1. It's not, especially when you guys understand what I'm about to share with you in this video. Okay. So let's say the price is fortunate enough to reach 10 cents. I think it's going back to 1 and below. But if that's worth 10 cents times 0.10 cents, that's a little over $1,000. This is nothing compared to what most people have put in their wallets, right? It's nothing. But the fact of the matter is this 11,852 is all that Drip Coach will be able to receive from this wallet when he should be receiving 70,000 drip. This is what he's been working for. This is what he's been compounding for. This is what he invested for. This is what he received referral rewards for. All of that is going to be taken away from him. Okay. And not just him. It's going to be taken away from most of us real investors. Now, let's look at the scammers, the ones that aren't real investors. And thank God I was fortunate enough to still have some. Remember, guys, when I did a video back in the day, y'all can check my history. I did a synopsis on Rey's wallets and how he's been self-referring. So in this clip here, he talks about, hey, Forex Shark talks about, look, this is going to stop all the self-referring, but it's not going to stop the damage that self-referring has already done. Okay, so people like Rey, when you come down here and look at these wallets, see, he self-referred all these wallets, right? We know these were his because he advertised it, and then he was filling up these wallets and putting them under his own so that his own can continue to receive those rewards. We went over this. Okay, no need to get into that again. But let's just copy some of these wallets because we know they belong to him, and see how fresh and beautiful these are. Okay, so let's go back to this drip.ca. Yeah, they did cut out some stuff, but we still get some basic information about the wallets. Okay, so what is Rey going to be looking at once this new update passes, right? He's going to be looking at, he's not going to get the 80,000, thank God, but guess what he's going to do? He's going to get 22,000 plus 2,000 less 9,000. Okay. All right. So let's go on, put that in. Now, Drip Coach, he worked for this one. He worked for that 11,852. But let's see, Rey didn't work for this at all. He just did some airdrops to some of his other wallets, many of his other wallets. But he's going to get 2,224 plus 22,172 minus 9,425. So from this wallet, he's going to be able to walk away with 14,000 drip. Okay, that's just one wallet. All right, he got another one here and another one there and another one there. But let's just look at it and see what kind of information we get here. Okay, so from this one, we got like 29.5 minus 12, 13,000. So we see he's going to be pocketing that. He got another one here. Let's see what else we got. Another one. See, Rey has tons of these wallets. So that's another 30-something thousand minus 15. And notice that he's airdropped most of this stuff into his wallet, and from airdropping, he's been hydrating. So people like Rey, or Rey in particular, he's going to make a killing off of this. I'm telling you, people, from the jump, he has been abusing and depleting the system till now. In the final stage, Forex Shark, his grand buddy, mighty leader, right? That's why he's Rey's mighty leader. Now, he might not get too much more. He'll only get like 9,000 or something from this one. But that's why Rey calls him his mighty leader. That's why Rey worships him like he's a god, right? Forex Shark can do no wrong. And what Rey, look at this video and look at how Rey tries to present this as in a positive light. This is not going to be a positive update, people. And let me explain to you why. Number one, he's cutting the promise of 365% that every one of us invested into the drip protocol for. Any system that says, hey, I'll give you 100% of what you put in, meaning we get our return, we get exactly what we put in, less the taxes. Nobody would ever invest in a system like that. So he's coming in and he's changing the whole mechanics of how drip is working. And he's trying to present it to you in the light of, wow, we're going to make the price of drip go up. But guess what, people? The price of drip is not going to go up because there's not going to be a need or desire for anybody to deposit any more money into drip, period. It's going to be a loss. If I put in $100, you're going to tax me 10% coming in, 10% going out. So that's a 20% tax. And tell me I can only walk away with 80% of what I put in. Nobody is going to do that. Nobody in their right minds. So What he's concocted and what he talks about in this AMA is to start doing liquidity pairs of drip BNB. Now, this, guys, I want you to understand, and it took me getting into the animal farm to truly understand this, but this impermanent loss is a mother. Okay. We are the ones, when we provide liquidity by connecting our pairs, this is very dangerous for us as investors, especially when you're dealing with tokens like DRIP that have a constant movement in one direction. So if you compare DRIP to BNB, what he's talking about comparing it with, DRIP has been a constant downfall. And in impermanent loss, this is calculated based on the change in price. It doesn't matter if the price goes up or the price goes down in relation to the other token. You know, the price of, if you come in and the price of BNB is 1 point, the price of DRIP is another point, and BNB might stay stable. It pretty much follows Bitcoin, but we know the price of DRIP continues to drop, to drop, to drop, to drop. That's creating more and more impermanent loss. And he likens in this video the drip BNB to the cake BNB liquidity pair. Now, I can let you know, everybody knows the price of cake has been tanking, right? And a lot of people are suffering significant impermanent loss, even to the point where the APR that the animal farm is paying out is not sufficient to keep up with that loss. Okay, the same thing is going to happen. So to incentivize you guys to buy drip, that means you have to pair it with BNB. And trust me, people, you are going to lose money. Please do a search, a YouTube search on impermanent loss, and check out whatever videos you need to check out to get a clear understanding on what impermanent loss is. Because what Forex Shark is doing here is trying to get you guys to fund his token, fund the drip token. Because as long as there's liquidity, either on the native DEX or on PancakeSwap, this is what's needed, right, in order to help sustain that token and help people to trade it. But he's not paying us anything. Even if he paid us 50%, the rate in which the drip price is moving around and dropping and stuff like that, trust me, people, is not going to keep up. We've seen the same thing in the pig pen. No, not the pig pen, but the piggy bank. We've seen the same thing in, the drip garden. Those tokens are going to experience a significant amount of impermanent loss. So at the end of the day, if Forex Shark pulls the trigger on what he's proposing here, it's going to be a death sentence. Okay. And the only people that are going to benefit from this is him and Rey. And all you people that are foolish enough to continue following Rey, let's listen to what he's saying.
Is your principle.
Because Rey interrupts.
As long as we build that liquidity base. So now what's lit about that, maybe some of you guys are thinking like, yo, how is he going to be able to manage yield if,
for drip?
He always cuts out Forex Shark.
Whatever is in the taxable. And
bear market.
Talking about, but Rey.
BNB. Dude, he wants to create an incentive
for drip plus whatever is in the taxable. And what this means is essentially the rate.
Yo, let me make that simple. So what Forex wants to do.
No, he's not trying to make it simple. He's trying to explain to you guys things in a way that make it seem like it's bullish. He even says it's bullish. This is not bullish, people. This is a death sentence. And you guys need to walk away from drip ASAP.
Let's see. Hold up. Audio's good. Yep. What Forex wants to do, he wants to create an incentive to add liquidity. Now, what's bullish? He wants to have us in drip BNB. So what makes that lit is that, of course, we're in the tail end of a bear market.
What he wants us to be in drip BNB and that's bullish. That is not bullish. We as investors, if we take our drip and buy some BNB to pair it with, we are essentially providing Rey and Forex Shark with free money to keep their tokens liquid and to help raise their price. But on the back end, we are going to be experiencing significant and permanent loss. And the pennies that he's talking about paying us for that are not justifiable. Drip, in this sense, will only turn into a game. It will no longer be the investment protocol that many of us joined and love. Okay, do not follow the name, people, and don't even follow the developer, because Forex Shark has proven, and he's proven again in this time and time again, that his interest does not lie in investors, but in himself, in his friends, and the influencers, the people who they bring more money into his system so he can drain the system right along with Rey and whoever else. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. If you got any comments, questions, you want to hash this information out, please feel free to leave a comment, because we get down to the facts, the dirt on what's going on, and try to open up our understanding, because it's not until we understand how things are going to work that we can actually have a voice to say, hey, look, people, understand this and stay far away from it. If he pushes this protocol right here, these updates that he's talking about, again, think about it, people. Understand it. If you have questions, leave a comment in my channel. We can hash it out so that everybody is crystal clear. What was this guy's name over here? Crystal clear. We want people to really be crystal clear. Well, whatever this guy's name, channel is, Clown. Monsieur Clown over here. M crystal clear, asshole. All right, guys, that's all I got for you on this one, and we'll holler on the next one. Peace out.